Hey gang, Chase here with the brand new GoPro Hero 7. Now last year, I took a bunch of Hero 6s out for a day of riding with my motorcycle buddies, but I wanted something a little faster this time around, so I asked my good friends at We Pursuit Productions if myself and a couple of my friends could bring the new GoPro HERO7 Black back to the track for some Formula 4 speed with the Lucas Oil School of Racing. It was a full day of wrenching, racing, and of course I brought my rollerblades to the Road America racetrack in Wisconsin. And it really gave me a chance to check out the time-tested features and new improvements to the GoPro Hero 7. I was using the Hero 7 Black. There is a silver and a white model available, all of which have the same rugged, waterproof build you can expect from a GoPro. The silver and white models have internal batteries, but the Black is powered by the same external batteries that previous models use. They record to micro SDs and have a USB-C port for charging and data transfer. You still use the built-in touchscreen to preview and review shots or move through menus. From there you can turn on the Hero 7's Wi-Fi and you can live stream to Facebook, back stuff up to your phone, back stuff up to the cloud, all using GoPro's phone app. The Hero 7 has the new Hyper Smooth Video Stabilization feature, which gives you gimbal-like stabilization without the gimbal. Whether I was hand-holding the camera body itself or using GoPro's regular grip, the camera predicted my movements to deliver insanely smooth footage. It was a huge help when I was getting shots of everyone prepping for the races. The only time during the day that everything is sitting still and not flying past me at 120 miles per hour, so I could concentrate on getting smooth, fluid movements. And this camera did a lot to keep that movement stable and keep most of my footage usable. But if you don't want to take any chances at all, the Hero 7 is compatible with GoPro's Karma Grip, but by the time I had pulled that out, it was all hands on deck and we were ready to race. I shot 4K 24 most of the time, but the Hero 7s can record 4K up to 60 frames per second, and I loved how clean that video was. If you can afford to bump down to 2.7K, you can record up to 120 frames per second. That's 5 times slower than normal speed in a 24 frame per second sequence, and if you can get away with shooting in standard HD 1080p resolution, you have the option of recording up to 240 frames per second. That's going to play back at 10 times slower than normal speed in a 24 frame per second sequence. 4K 60 and 1080p 240 utilize the newer HEVC codec, which gives you just as good an image in a considerably smaller size, so you're not burning through your card space. Now on the other end of the spectrum, the Hero 7 offers time warp video intervals that range from one photo every half second to one photo every minute. You can use these to create a time-lapse video that's immediately ready for viewing and sharing. These are 12 megapixel photos with more than enough resolution to crop into without losing sharpness. I really enjoyed using the Hero 7's burst mode that can record up to 30 12 megapixel photos a second, so I knew I would get the exact moment I wanted. One thing that I really enjoyed about taking photos on the 7 is that you can engage the Super Photo mode, which intelligently applies HDR, local tone mapping, or noise reduction to your photos, taking a lot of the guesswork out of what I needed to do or to not do to make my photos the best quality they could be. And if I didn't feel like leaving anything to chance, I could just take my photos in RAW so that I have as much information as possible to work with in post for the exact look I want. And there you have it. The GoPro Hero 7 is as spectacular and fun as we've all come to expect from GoPros. And if you have any interest in the GoPro Hero 7, jump on to bhphotovideo.com, check it out. Thank you for watching.